So, in today's meeting, we're trying to answer some important questions, such as what's the future for the exploration of other planets? And even though we clearly have the knowledge and technology to continue the space program, do we still have the money or desire to do it? As someone who worked for NASA, the U.S. space program, for many years, I'd like to talk for a few minutes about why I think we should continue to explore space. The first reason is that here in the U.S., we've already spent a lot of money and done a lot of work. NASA has already sent several man-made vehicles to our neighbor Mars, the red planet, and we continue to get some very interesting results. And NASA has plans for astronauts to travel to Mars sometime in the 2030s. So at the moment, they're already working hard to solve the difficulties around sending and getting people back from so far away. NASA is also trying to figure out how future explorers can live on Mars once they reach the red planet. For example, what will they grow on its surface, which is mainly rock, not soil? Scientists are doing experiments to find out. In one of them, they put together materials to make something similar to the surface of Mars. Then they planted 30 seeds and grew them. After 3.5 weeks, they found that only half of the plants lived. These vegetables tasted the same as regular plants, but the plants were not as strong. So we need to do more research in order to know what food will grow if we send astronauts, not just robots, to Mars. Another important part of the space program is robotic mining. Each year, NASA holds robotic mining contests. Anyone can take part in these public contests: students, professors, scientists, engineers. The goal is to make robots that can mine materials on Mars. Because if we can find and mine the right materials with robots, then we may be able to get water from those materials. That could solve the problem of not having water on Mars. If we have a source of food and water on Mars, then it becomes possible for people to live there in the future. Finally, there may also be materials on Mars that are important here on Earth. Materials like aluminum, copper, and zinc that are used to make cars, computers, and cell phones. In the future, we might be able to dig up these minerals on Mars and then send them back to Earth. We don't have the technology for that today, but if we stop spending money on our space program and exploring other planets, we will never have that option.